When the rich and famous are caught misbehaving, they believe the rules don't apply to them. They think they can flex their fame to get out of trouble. Just like the case of a famous wrestler who tried to get his kid off the hook after he was apprehended for a DUI, or the case of a transgender influencer who swung a bottle of water at hotel staff. But let's start breaking down our first case. On the 28th of July 2023 at around 6 p.m., Eugene police received a report of a physical dispute between a man and a woman at a residence. Upon arriving at the scene, the suspect, identified as Zachary Tyler Bryan, had already left the location. The former child star, who became a sensation after his role in the movie Home Improvement, was located by the police, and the 42-year-old Bryan was cuffed and taken in. Bryan wouldn't admit that he should be arrested and said that he felt good. Bryan revealed that the woman, who was later identified as the mother of his children, was the one who attacked him. But instead, he was the one going to jail.
Can't hear you.
Is it hot for you back there? Do you
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm good.
You're good?
But I'm going to bail out like super soon, and I'm getting the fuck out of this city. It's so fucked up. I don't know why you guys did this to me.
Well, I didn't do it to you.
She's so pissed, huh?
What?
She's so mad.
I get why you're upset.
It is what it is, but it's pretty fucked up, dude. I literally got attacked, and I'm the guy that's going to jail.
Bryan tried to reason with the cop to be careful of the way they assess situations. The cop humored him and stated that his judgment was based on the stories he heard from two different people. Bryan made it known that one of those people was his girlfriend's dad and that they were liars.
You guys got to be careful of like how you assess situations.
I agree.
Yeah, this is like the opposite of what you should be doing.
Well, the thing that separates it for me from it is that there was two people there telling me this.
Yeah, and it's her dad that's
Right.
yeah.
I get it. And maybe, you know what? People lie to me all the time, right?
They're pathological liars.
But two people were telling me the same story. They told it to me separately.
Bryan told the cop he already had a hard time, which prompted the cop to ask what he meant. Bryan complained that the media hated him, and he was confident they would cover the incident, probably evidence from similar situations.
I've already had a hard enough time, dude.
What do you mean?
Oh, the media hates me, man.
Go ahead. The media isn't going to have anything to do with this, dude. I don't know why you say that.
Yeah, well,
What?
TMZ's gonna get it, trust me.
This was not the first time the Home Improvement star had been arrested. In 2020, Bryan was arrested for allegedly strangling a woman identified as Cartwright. In addition to his 2020 assault charges, Bryan was booked for a DUI in May of that same year, making it his fourth DUI since 2004. As the conversation continued, Bryan gave more than the required information, as the cop asked more questions, revealing that the incident had happened a few hours before the arrest because the woman sent him some vulgar messages because she hated him.
Zach, at what time did all this happen, man?
Dude, it was like hours ago. That's what's so weird to me. Like we totally like checked out and like left each other and.
What's that?
I said we totally like checked out and left each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, but she kept sending me messages. You can look in the phone. She was like, "I'm gonna fuck your world up right now. I'm gonna fuck you." You know, I was like, "Okay."
Why is she saying these things?
Because she hates me, dude. I don't know.
How long have you been with her?
I've known her for like 7 years. I met her. I went to USC, so we met at a tailgate for the duck game.
Where did she go to school?
She said she went to Oregon, but that was a lie.
The movie star claimed that the woman threatened to put him behind bars and even added that she would come to see him when he was in jail. He was so confident in his innocence that he encouraged the cop to check his phone. The cop asked him if they had similar issues before, and his response is probably not all that surprising.
Go through the text message. She literally said, she's like, I'm gonna put you in jail.
Why?
I don't know, because she's a f***ing psychopath.
I know, but how does that conversation come up? Like,
You just have to read it, dude. Read it. It's in my phone. She has my phone, but it's in my phone. She's like, I'm gonna put you in jail, and I'll come see you. That's literally what she said.
And I'll come see you?
Yeah, like basically like put me behind bars, and then yeah, it's so f***ed up, dude.
And this has happened a previous time between you two?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Brian pleaded with the cop to also arrest the woman. He insisted she was a manipulative person and that she went after him, pleading his innocence in the whole situation.
Please arrest her. She's a liar. She's a manipulating piece of shit, dude. If you can do it to me, you can do it to her. I wasn't even around her the entire time. She went after me. She thinks her shit doesn't stink, dude.
Zach, how tall are you?
6 foot.
How much you weigh?
195.
What?
195.
What color hair do you have?
Sandy blonde.
Eyes?
Blue.
What's your
Brian was placed in custody on a charge of fourth-degree assault. On the 25th of October 2023, Brian appeared in court and pled guilty to felony assault in the fourth degree, constituting domestic violence. As a part of the negotiated resolution, a second count was dismissed, and instead of spending 19 to 20 months in jail, he received 36 months of supervised probation and 7 days in jail. It's not always the stars themselves that get into trouble, but they'll still go to great lengths for their children. On the 18th of November 2023 at around 4 a.m., Nick Hogan, whose real name is Nicholas Bolea, was arrested by the Clearwater Police. The arrest took place when Nick was returning home from a bikini contest at his father's restaurant. His father being Terry Gene Bolea, better known by Hulk Hogan, one of the most famous wrestlers of all time. Around 1:18 a.m., 3 patrol vehicles of the Clearwater Police Department were conducting a traffic stop. Nick in his truck approached the traffic stop and the police signaled him to pull over, but Nick had other plans. Instead, Nick increased his speed and almost ran a cop over. The cop approached Nick and asked how many drinks he had had, but Nick denied the consumption of alcohol. Even though the cop could smell alcohol coming from his breath, Nick claimed it was from kissing his girlfriend who had been drinking.
Hello. Hey, sir. How much you had to drink tonight?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing at all?
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my insurance.
You almost ran me over. It was me that you almost ran over when you were driving right by me. Okay? When there's police lights lighting up the road over there.
I'm so sorry. It's just been a night where I was just on our way home and we were leaving.
You mind stepping out for me?
Yeah.
Nice truck. Expensive truck.
Oh, sorry, sir.
So where are you coming from tonight? Come on over here.
Beach. Heading home.
Leaving the beach, heading home?
Heading home.
Nothing to drink tonight?
No, sir.
So it's just, you said they're passengers?
Yeah, just passengers.
But I can smell it on your breath.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's them. I was just kissing my girlfriend. Apologize.
That's what you're gonna say? That you were kissing your girlfriend, so that's why you have alcohol coming off your breath.
I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, that's what I was telling you.
Okay. Well, would you mind if I checked your eyes and make sure you're safe to be driving, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The cop asked Nick if he could perform an eye test to ensure his safe driving. Nick consented to the eye test and followed the cop's instructions.
How are you?
I got neck problems, sir. I'm sorry. I can't turn my head that far.
Just keep your chin level for me. You're looking up. Keep your chin level.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got neck problems. I was just trying to tell you I can't
Yeah, I don't want you to move your head.
Okay,
you keep moving your head.
I understand that, but I can't. If I look too far, that way I have to turn my head because my neck is a little.
Just your eyes. You don't need to move your head.
That's fine.
Okay, keep your chin level for me, though.
Okay, no problem.
There we go. We're going to do this pass again.
As the cop continued to test, he asked Nick several questions, like his full name, date of birth, along with many other questions. Luckily, the 33-year-old Nick complied and answered the questions accordingly.
That line looks a little bit better. Yeah.
That one?
It's because it's wet, so my tape's not going to stick here. So I'm going to make sure that... I think this one's okay. No. Probably these ones. We're going to go over here. All right. Just stand right here at the top of the line for me. I'm going to start just by asking you a few personal questions. Can you state your full name for me?
Nicholas Amboya.
Okay. What race do you identify with?
Is that a loaded question?
No, it's a
white?
question. Yeah,
White?
I have to ask, okay?
I mean,
All
that's a, okay, white.
And what's your date of birth, sir?
July 27th, 1990.
Okay. You have any physical defects?
Aside from injuries, no.
Okay. Are you sick or injured right now?
Afterward, Nick took other sobriety tests like the walk and turn exercise and the one-leg stand. Nick obliged, but his performance was a bit too telling.
Exercise called the walk and turn. What I'm going to do is put you in a starting position. And once I put you in that starting position, I don't want you to move from the starting position, okay?
So starting position, you don't want to move from the starting position?
Yep, once I put you in it, okay? But I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to demonstrate it for you. I'm going to give you the instructions, ask you if you have any questions, and then we'll address those questions, okay? You see this line that's painted down in front of you?
Yes, sir.
You see anything that may prevent you from walking that line? Any potholes, rocks, or sticks in the way? Obstructing it?
No.
No? Okay. Do you feel like there's any reason why you can't walk down that line?
Aside from the rain, no, sir. I don't think it's raining that hard. No, sir.
No, it's not raining anymore.
It's
Okay.
still drizzly, but
Okay, all right. So the starting position is going to be like this, okay? I want you to go ahead and place your left foot on the line.
Sure.
Yep. Take your right foot, place it directly in front of your left foot with the heel of your right foot touching the toes of your left. Hands at your side. And I need you to remain in that position until I finish the instructions, okay? When I tell you to begin, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps on this line, touching heel to toe on each step with no space in between.
Is this step one, or do we
No,
start with the next one?
your step's going to be your back foot. I'm going to explain it to you, okay? And I'm going to demonstrate it.
Yes, sir.
At the end of your 9th step, you're going to make a turn in which I'm going to show you, and you're going to take 9 more heel-to-toe steps back down the line. While you do this, you're going to keep your hands down at your sides, look down at your feet at all times, and count each step out loud so that I can hear you. Okay?
Count 1 through 9. Looking at my feet.
It's going to look like this. I'm going to demonstrate it. I'm going to demonstrate it for you, okay? Watch me, okay? 1, 2, 3, and so on until you get to 9. On your 9th step, leave your front foot planted on the line. Take your back foot off, make a series of small steps, just like this, to turn yourself around while pivoting on that front foot. And once you completed the turn, I want you to return back down the line with 9 more heel-to-toe steps. The back foot's going to be your first step. I'm going to show you again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on until you get to 9. Okay? Now, during the exercise, I want you to keep your hands at your sides, okay? Look down at your feet at all times, counting steps out loud. I stop so that I can show you the turn. I don't want you to stop.
Okay.
Once you start the exercise, don't stop walking.
Okay.
Don't stop walking until you've completed it. You understand the exercise?
Yes, sir.
All the instructions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have any questions?
I mean, it's a lot, but yeah, sure. I can do it. 1 through 9 here, and turn around and come back 1 through 9.
Just like I explained?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any more questions?
That'll be it.
All right, sir. When you're ready, you can begin. Just like I call it the one-leg stand. Okay, what I'm gonna do is have you stand with your feet together for me. Heels and toes touch like mine. Heels and toes touching.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hands at your sides.
I got some
Heels
knee
and toes touching.
Yeah.
All right,
sorry.
hands at your sides.
Yeah, got some knee injuries here, so it depends which leg we're working with.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the option to go with either leg.
Both are a little messed up, so we'll see.
Are you able to do this exercise?
I hope so. I mean,
Okay.
I used to ride dirt bikes, so my knees are a little
Okay.
not happy. But
All right, let me go through the instructions, okay, and you can tell me if you can do it or not. All right, so this is hands at your side. This is the starting position. I need you to remain in that position until I finish the instructions. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when I tell you to begin, you're gonna raise a leg of your choice, approximately 6 inches off the ground.
I'm sorry, my feet were rubbing against. I just give myself like a half an inch of space. They're together.
Okay.
I can't press them like that. I
All
just
right,
have to
but you're gonna raise it up approximately 6 inches off the ground, which is about the height of a soda can, just like this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Point that raised foot forward so the foot is parallel with the ground.
Which foot?
Okay, the raised foot. All right. While keeping both of your legs, while keeping both of your legs straight, and look down at your raised foot and count out loud 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop counting. During exercise, I want you to keep your hands at your sides. Don't use them for balance. I want you to sway. I don't want you to hop, and I don't want you to put your foot down. If you do happen to put your foot down, pick it back up. Continue counting where you left off. Don't start over. So, for example, if you drop your foot on 1005, once you regain your balance, pick it back up. 1006, 1007, 1008, and so on until I tell you to stop counting.
Okay.
Do you understand the instructions?
I think so.
Any questions?
No.
Which leg will you be using to raise up?
I prefer to balance on my. They're both messed up, so we'll just go with my right one.
Your right leg? Okay. Give me just a
I
second.
want to stand on my right leg.
Okay. Whichever one. Once you raise the leg up, though, I don't want you to switch legs, okay?
Okay.
All right.
No,
Hold on, give me a second.
hold on, wait, can I just run?
No, I don't need you practicing any. There's no practices, okay? But
Okay, I don't run my
I
knees.
just-
They're both a little messed up.
which one would you want to raise
I
up?
just want to feel which one hurts worse. That's all I'm trying to say. Because I messed up both my knees. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll lift up the right one.
Your right leg? Okay. I will start my time when you pick up your leg and begin counting, okay? Whenever you're ready.
Bend my knee or straight?
Remember, leg straight, right? Okay, both our legs are going to be straight when you do this, okay? Whenever you're ready.
This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1006, 1007.
After taking the field sobriety tests, the officer asked Nick to take a breathalyzer. Nick challenged the officer, asking for the outcome if he refused to take the test. Turns out the rules are the same for everyone.
Breath test to determine its alcohol content. Are you willing to provide me a sample of your breath?
Sure.
Sure.
What's if I don't? What's
All right, let me explain it
the
to you.
outcome if I don't?
Let me explain it to you. I'm now requesting that you submit to lawful test of your breath for the purposes of determining its alcohol content. Will you take the test? Would you say yes? Now you're asking what happens if you don't.
I'm just.
If you refuse to take the test I request of you, your driving privilege will be suspended for a period of 1 year for the first refusal, or 18 months if your driving privilege has been previously suspended, or if you were previously fined under state statute 327.35215, which is the DUI, voting statute, for refusing to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood. Additionally, if you refuse to take the test I requested of you, and if your driving privilege has been previously suspended, or if you've been previously fined under state statute 327.35215 for a refusal to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood,
Do you mind if I just read that?
you will be committing a misdemeanor in addition to any other penalties which can be imposed by law. Refusal to submit to the test I requested is admissible to evidence in any criminal proceeding. Yeah, you can go ahead and take a look at it now.
I can't hold it. I'm sorry.
I got you. Are you a CDL holder?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you understand that, sir? You good?
I'm so slow reader.
Despite hearing the consequences of not taking the breathalyzer test, Nick insisted that he couldn't decide at that moment. On hearing the response, the officer searched Nick and led him to the police vehicle.
Decision.
Can't make a decision.
No, sir. I can't make a decision.
Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you down to the instrument. I'm going to give you the opportunity down there to provide a sample since you're indecisive.
I'm indecisive.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Spread your stance for me. Nice and wide. Nice and wide. Hold on.
Earplugs. Lighter.
Earplugs.
Earplugs. Lighter.
In a second.
There's underwear.
I know, this is part, it's procedures.
I understand.
All right. We're going to walk over here to my side, okay? Got it for a minute? sir. Just have a seat inside here for me. Watch your head as you step in, okay?
While Nick was weighing whether to take the test or not, his dad, Hulk Hogan, arrived at the scene. The cop informed Hulk Hogan that Nick was impaired while driving, and he has been arrested for DUI.
Who's impaired driving?
It's impaired.
He's currently in custody for DUI.
Did he blow? Okay.
We're at that point right now where he's asking if he's willing to blow or not.
Cool. Let me find my lawyer real quick. See where we're at. This is crazy. Sorry about this.
It's all right.
Upon learning that his son was being arrested for DUI, Hulk Hogan contacted his lawyer. He also spoke with one of the officers about how his son would be processed before asking to speak with his son.
Here with me. It's always some type of BS drama.
Let's see what he wants to do.
Okay, well, yeah, the officer said he's down at the downtown station across that park where we were going down and feeding all the homeless people down there. I think that's the one right down there. All right, so. Well, there's no reason for you to stay up there booking him, and then I'm going to bail him out. That should be it.
He's got to spend 8 hours.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry, what was that, boss?
He's got to spend 8 hours in custody.
He's going to be there 8 hours?
He's got to spend 8 hours. By state law, he's got to spend 8 hours in custody.
Okay, well, he's going to spend 8 hours in custody, and then I'll get him out. Can I talk to him?
Hogan.
585, can you come back there real quick?
I can take her in the car in the house if you want to. I'll run a sobriety test and everything about it. If you trust me.
Just 1 second.
I'm asking 585 to back up. Can you talk to him real quick?
Okay.
Can you back up so we can talk to him real quick?
I was gonna, yeah, I can do that. I was just gonna get your phone number real quick for him.
And that was so I could get his property?
So he'll be able to call you once he gets down to the county and everything. He'll be able to call you from there. Usually they have a cell phone, but he wanted me to get your number for him. I'm gonna put it with his property.
Okay. Also, the officer said it'd be 8 hours before he could get the
Yes,
hell
sir.
out.
Yes,
So
sir.
there's
Minimum
no
8
reason for
hours.
me to go down there and hang around all night.
No, sir. Just wait for our call. Make sure that it's on high ring so you don't miss it.
Yeah, so my ass is going back to sleep.
Yeah, he'll get out 10 o'clock.
10?
Yeah, as long as he blows under an 05, he'll get out at 10 o'clock.
All right, cool.
You want to speak with him, sir?
Yeah, I'd love to.
All right. Yeah. Windows
Open
down.
the door. Open the door.
You good, Bubba? Yeah. All right, cool.
Nick was arrested on a misdemeanor DUI charge after his poor performance on the sobriety test. Just like the case of Brian, this was not the first time Nick would be arrested for a similar case. In 2008, Nick was sentenced to 8 months in jail after pleading no contest to charges of reckless driving that involved bodily injury from a car collision in 2007 when he was 17 years old after his passenger was critically injured. On the 7th of November 2022, at around 6 p.m., the Miami Beach Police responded to a report of an extremely disorderly guest at the Good Time Hotel in Miami Beach, Florida. The guest, Nikita Dragon, whose real name is Nikita Nguyen, is a transgender influencer with about 27 million followers across YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. The hotel security reported to the police that Nikita had been causing a disturbance and was being extremely disorderly. She was caught walking around the pool area unclothed, and when confronted by one of the hotel staff, the 26-year-old threw water onto the staff. However, by the time the police got there, Nikita had retreated to her hotel room and was blasting loud music. The hotel security escorted the police officers to her hotel room in an attempt to get her under control. They knocked on the influencer's door several times before she eventually opened the door.
Security and law enforcement here, ma'am. We just want to speak to you.
What you said?
Miami Beach Police.
Miami Beach Police. We need to talk to you. Open the door, please.
Hi, is everything okay?
On opening the door, her first question was if everything was okay. The hotel security explained their intention was to talk about the incident that happened earlier. She was not having any of that, though.
We need to talk to you. Open the door, please.
Hi, is everything okay?
Obviously not. We'd have to talk to you.
About the disturbance from earlier.
Oh my gosh.
And I understand you felt
What
earlier,
happened?
nothing happened. But we just came here to speak to you about your incident from earlier.
Despite being shunned, the hotel security continued talking. Nikita interrupted and asked if he was sorry. Upon hearing his response, Nikita slammed the door in their face.
We want to let you know,
Yes?
as a collective,
Are you sorry?
I'm not sorry for anything.
Oh.
For you threw water on me, man. All right.
The police officers asked the hotel staff if they wanted her to be removed. While still on this question, Nikita opened the door again and came out with a bottle of water. Her actions were not very orderly.
I'm not going to go back and forth with this.
What would you guys like us to do?
The next complaint I get about her,
Do you guys want her
the
out?
person, I'm going to...
Did I not put you out? Do you want
If we get
more?
one more complaint...
Don't do that. You're gonna go to jail if you do that.
If you get see what I'm saying?
Despite being warned that she would go to jail if she swung the water, Nikita ignored them. The police officers took immediate action and put her in cuffs. The arrest wasn't an easy one.
Hi. I'm answering some shit.
Don't move.
Go ahead. Will you take pictures of this now? Oh no. I'm not.
Don't trust me.
But
Please face forward.
That water hit me too, by the way.
you didn't like it?
No, I didn't.
You didn't like getting wet? Then stand out of the way.
I was out of the way.
Okay. Well then, don't let a fucking motherfucker ever step to me.
Please don't do that. There's no need for that.
Oh,
There is no need to act the way you're acting right now.
what's the way I'm acting?
Okay?
At the end of the day,
Let go of this. Let go of this.
Please.
Let go of this.
Say please. Say please.
You're gonna escalate this
No, I'm not. Let's go.
for absolute no reason.
Where's escalating?
Listen to me.
Yes.
We're giving you a lawful order.
Okay.
You are under arrest.
Okay, great.
We're asking you to let go of that.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm not going to. Take it from me.
Okay. You understand that you're under arrest?
Yeah, that's fine. Take it from me. Take my bag from my hands. Take the bag from my hands.
Don't do that.
I'm not. Okay, then
Don't
take
do that.
Okay.
There's no need for that. Don't do that.
Nikita was arrested and charged with felony assault, misdemeanor battery, and misdemeanor disorderly conduct. The social media star was booked at Miami-Dade County's Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center. That's a whole other story. Don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button for new video releases.